That was a good one. Giant head shakes.
It's early. It's always early. We always start these things way too early. Like, why can't we start at like 10 o'clock or something where we could, sleep in a little bit? Oh, my kid kept me up all night, per usual, come tournament day. I just picked up young Bobby. Hi. Coming in hot with that enthusiasm. We got a bit of a drive ahead of us. First MAKB Eastern Division tournament of the season, on a place that has some good fish, some good smallies, so it should be fun. It's Bobby's first live tournament. The wind's gonna be pretty brutal today, and he doesn't have a motor or pedals yet, so he's gonna, what am I trying? He's gonna what? I don't know what I'm trying to say, Bobby. It's too early.
I'm gonna struggle.
Yeah, he's gonna speak for himself.
I'm gonna struggle.
You're gonna struggle? I don't think he's gonna struggle, but he's just gonna get beat up a little bit. And as we all do all the time anyways. But now back onto the road. Mm-hmm.
Well, here I am again. I did an awful job talking to the camera again. Gotta get better at that. But in the meantime, you're gonna have to look at my ugly face. So to start it off, the wind we knew the wind was gonna be really bad. So we kind of, I don't care. I since I got the motor guide, I don't have to really worry about anything. But man, it was tough. It was brutal. Like, definitely wind burns post tournament. But 6:45 rolls in, and that's early launch for us. We have lines in at 7. We all rip out of the launch. A couple of us guys head to this flat. There used to be a grass flat. It used to be a beautiful grass flat where biggins will roll in and out of. It was a great spot to fish. But come to find out, the homeowner association, or whatever, they nuked it. So no grass, not even a little bit. Now we thought that it was just, since it was a pretty cold winter, that they just hadn't grown back yet, but that's not why. We didn't know that until after. So that sucked to find that out. We figured since it's such a prominent flat in such a deep area, it's like 13 to 7 feet, right off of like 20, 24. So it's a pretty prominent flat, and everybody who went there struggled. Fortunately, I didn't spend too much time there. I fished it. I looked around, looked for fish. I tried catching fish, and then I had to, figure something else out.
taking place. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Let's go! First smallmouth of the year. It's first smallmouth of the year, baby! Gotta try to talk to the camera more. I'm just hitting a wind-blown bank. It's a pretty steep bank. So there's gotta be fish in and out of here all day. We'll see. I mean, I caught one doing exactly what I thought they were doing. But doesn't mean it's a pattern or anything. It's windy as all hell. I'm either getting hit by perch right now or caught up in a little bit of grass. It feels like a... The one I caught, I didn't see him on forward-facing sonar. I'm kind of just bank casting along this ledge, essentially. It's cold. The water's cold right now. A lot colder than I thought. I thought we were going to be like 56, 55, 56. Some grass or something right there.
So I thought that windblown bank was really going to pay off. You know, just typical stuff, right? A windblown steep bank on a day like that, you know, pushing bait around into there and the fish should be coming in and out. I caught one not too long after I got there, but I kind of took off after that. And then I figured I'd head back to that flat, right? I mean, because it's just such a prominent, beautiful flat. There should be fish on it. I don't know why there wasn't. But then I fished it and I started working my way. So this flat comes off the bank, right? It comes out like this. And on one side, it's like kind of more gradual. But on this side, it's almost like a pocket. It's a steep bank and then the flat comes out. But there's a nice little pocket right there. And I thought to myself, you know what? The fish got to be coming in and out of that. So I'm gonna go fish it. And then next thing you know, hooked up. And then I caught 2 fish like almost back to back there, which is really cool. So, yeah.
Okay. Not as good as you. Huh? Not as good as you. Maybe you figured it out, or maybe you. It was obviously a well-executed plan. Give yourself the credit, all right?
I will. All right. I'll take it when I can get it.
Waiting for tonight. Whoa, when you will be here in my arms. Waiting for tonight. Oh, I want a small mouth to bite my flatworm. My limit. Perch, McGurch. McGurch. There's perch. McGurch. There's perch. Give me a small lead the size of my arm, 24 inches in length, and I'll be happy. Can't tell if those are rocks or grass. Hey, my worm's all jacked up. Jacked up worm you guy. Hey, you got a jacked up worm here. Oh, we're getting shallow. Bow! All right. Why was it small though? guys probably aren't going to be able to hear me too well because the wind is ripping. So much that it blew my GoPro mount out and around, and I caught a decent fish. I caught a 19.75 smallie with that blown out, so you guys didn't get to see that. But oh my God, this is brutal. Like, this is insane. I should probably quit, but I need to call some fish. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Was a good one. Giant head shakes.
Well, wasn't a bad day after all. Couple of fish catches I didn't show you guys, but I was able to cull some out in that brutal wind to end the day with 90 inches. Pretty stoked on that. It got me third place, which is even cooler. You know, keeping some momentum for the beginning of the season. Hopefully I can drag that out to the end of the season. But that fish that I lost, I don't know. I had to cull a 16. That felt really good, but I can't live on that. It sucks because the fish I was catching in that spot were quality, and those were my upgrades. So, but I'll forget that. I'll forget that forever. So it won't haunt me. But not too bad. I mean, especially for such a crazy windy day. For me, it was a good day. Others, they had, you know, it was tough, definitely tough. But that one spot, I hung out in that spot for 2.5 hours, and it just made perfect sense. I'll explain it, right? So it was a rocky shoal that was, you know, 2-3 feet deep, right? And then, boom, it dropped to like 24. And the wind was just pushing right over it, which, you know, makes sense, right? You get some current, smallies, deep pocket. It's one of those things that the fish will be in and out of there, and I just stuck it out, and I was able to catch some upgrades just in that one spot. So if you know where that spot is, stay out of it. I'm just kidding. It's not my spot. I'm gonna fish it, and if you're there, then that sucks for me. I'm just kidding, it's my spot. It's not Ken's spot or Bruce's spot. It's nobody's spot, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was a decent day. once again, thanks for watching. Do the thing where you subscribe. I know you fools be watching without subscribing. I can see those analytics. And then hit that bell so you know when I put new shit out. I mean, thank you Yak Attack, thank you Motor Guide, thank you Dakota Lithium, Wilderness Systems. They got me covered. All right, guys. See ya.